Hi children, good morning. How are you all? Welcome to 8th standard. This is the first maths class. Today we are going to see rational numbers. This is the first chapter. Okay. Before entering the chapter, let us see some examples how we use the numbers in day-to-day life. Okay. See here on the table. How many apples on the table? How do you say the answer? Before answering, you must count the apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. Okay? So, these counting numbers are called natural numbers. Okay? So, what is natural numbers? Natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, etc. This is representing capital letter N. Okay? Okay. Now, you had 5 chocolates. You gave all them to your friends. How many chocolates now do you have? No chocolates. Okay? How do you represent in numbers? 0. That 0 include with the natural numbers, that is called whole numbers. Okay? So, what is whole numbers? Whole numbers. So, 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. So, whole numbers represented by capital W. Understand? Okay. In world, some places the temperature is less than 0. Okay? So, how do you represent less than 0 numbers? That is a negative numbers. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, etc. Okay? Minus 1 degree, minus 2 degree, minus 3 degrees Celsius, like that. Okay? These negative numbers add with the whole numbers, that is called integers. Okay? So, what is mean by integers? Integers. 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. These are whole numbers. Whole numbers add with the negative numbers are called integers. Okay? Okay. Now, your mom prepared 10 puris. Okay? You say, Mom, I need only 3 puris. Okay? So, how do you represent in number? The out of 10, you need only the 3 puris. Okay? So, that number you represent 3 out of 10. Okay? What is this number? How do you call this number? Yes, very good. That is fraction. See, this is the 2 parts. The fraction has 2 parts. One is the numerator and denominator. Okay? So, what is mean by fraction? A number which is in the form of P by Q. P and Q are whole numbers, but Q is not equal to 0. That is called a fraction. Okay? See here, the 3 is the whole number and 10 is also a whole number. So, this 3 by 10, 4 by 5, 7 by 18 are called fractions. Are you understand? Okay. See here, this is the sea level. See, the portion of the fish is below the sea level. Okay? So, here above the sea level we consider the positive. The sea level is in 0. The below the sea level is negative. Okay? Now, the fish is in 7.5 meter from the sea level, below the sea level. Okay? So, how do you mention the 7.5? Minus 7, 1 by 2, because this fish is in the below the sea level. Okay? So, this minus 7.5, that is minus 15 by 2. Minus 15 by 2. This minus 15 by 2, is the number is a fraction? No. Good. Because the minus 15 is not a whole number. Okay? So, What is this? This is an integer. So minus 15 by 2, this number is called a rational number. Rational number. Okay. So now come on, what is rational number? So now see the definition of rational number. See here, the number system basically divided into two groups. One is real numbers and imaginary numbers. In this real numbers, see the natural numbers, you know already, 1, 2, 3 etc. are natural numbers. The natural numbers include with the 0, that is whole. So whole numbers include with the negative numbers, that is integers. Integers include with the rational numbers, that is q, that represent, rational numbers represent q, and the irrational numbers are represent q dash. Okay. So in real numbers, the rational numbers and irrational numbers. Understand? Now we see what is mean by rational numbers. Rational numbers. A number which is in the form of p by q, and p and q are integers, and q is not equal to 0. Understand? What is the definition of rational number? A number which is in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers, but q is not equal to 0. Okay? So why q is not equal to 0? Any number divided by 0 is not defined. So the q is not equal to 0. So what is the definition of rational number? A number which is in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers. Okay, integers, but q is not equal to 0. See some examples of rational numbers. Minus 4 by 5. Here minus 4 is an integer and 5 also an integer. So this number is called a rational number. Okay. Then see this number 7 by minus 3. See 7 is here integer and minus 3 also an integer. So this number is also called a rational number. Okay, what about 0? 0 means 0 by 1. Okay, so 0 is an integer and 1 also an integer. So 0 also we call a rational number. Or understand what is mean by rational numbers? Good. Now we see the heading positive and negative rational numbers. What is mean by positive rational numbers? See, in a rational number, the numerator and the denominator must be positive. Okay, see for example 4 by 5. Here 4 is positive and 5 also a positive integer. Okay, so this is called a positive rational number. Okay, then minus 7 by minus 9. See here, the numerator is minus and denominator also minus. This minus cancel. So this minus 7 by minus 9 is nothing but 7 by 9. The 7 by 9 is also a positive rational number. Or understand what is positive rational numbers? See, numerator and denominator must be positive, or numerator and denominator may be negative. So this is positive rational numbers. Okay. Now we see the negative rational numbers. Negative. Either numerator or a denominator is a negative, that is called negative rational numbers. For example, minus 3 by 7. See, here the numerator is negative. This is a negative rational number. Okay. Then minus 5 by 8. This is also a negative rational number. Then 4 by minus 9. See, this is also a negative rational number. Now we understand what is positive rational numbers, what is negative rational numbers. Good. You see the next heading. Standard form of. What is the next heading? Standard form of rational number. Okay. What is the condition for standard form? You know that this is a rational number. This is also a rational number. Okay. So what is the standard form of the rational number? The first condition is the denominator is positive integer. And what is that? Denominator is positive integer only. Then the next condition is 1 is the only factor of the numerator and the denominator. Okay. So 1 is the only factor of numerator and denominator. So if a rational number satisfies these two conditions, that is called a standard form of a rational number. Okay. See now, minus 45 by 70. See this number. Is this number a rational number? Yes, this is a rational number because minus 45 is a integer and 70 is also an integer. Okay. Is the rational number is in standard form? No, this is not a standard form. Why? Because see 45 and 70 as 5 is the common factor. But what is the standard form? One only the common factor of numerator and the denominator. Okay. So you simply simplify this. Okay. You cancel the fifth table. What comes here? 9 5s are 45. Okay. Then here 14 5s are 70. Okay. So this gives minus 9 by 14. Okay. So this minus 9 by, see here the 9 and 14 have only the common factor. Okay. So this is called a standard form of minus 45 by 70. Minus 9 by 14 is the standard form of minus 45 by 70. Are you understand? Okay. Now see one more example. See this number. See, this is a rational number, isn't it? Because 40 is the integer and minus 30 also an integer. Okay. Is this standard form? No, this is not in standard form. Why? See, the negative sign is in denominator. Okay. Then, and also, this is not a co-prime numbers. What is meant by co-prime numbers? The co-prime numbers means which has only the common factor. But these numbers are not a co-prime numbers. So, we simplify that. Okay, you cancel with the 10th table. Okay, so it's a 4 and here 3. Then this minus sign you bring it to the numerator. Minus 4 by 3. Okay, so this is in the standard form. Okay, so minus 4 by 3 is the standard form of 40 by minus 30. Are you understand what is mean by standard form? Good. Very good. Now see this heading. Equivalent rational numbers. Equivalent rational numbers. You consider one rational number 4 by 5. Okay. If the 4 by 5, the numerator and denominator multiply by the same number, that gives the equivalent rational number. See, for example, the numerator and denominator multiply by 2. What gives 8 by 10? Okay. Then the same number multiply the numerator and denominator by 3. That gives 4 3s are 12 and 5 3s are 15. And numerator and denominator multiply by 10. that gives 40 by 50. Then the numerator and denominator multiply by 100, that gives 400 by 500. So these are the equivalent rational numbers of 4 by 5. You understand? So what is mean by equivalent rational numbers? A rational number multiply the numerator and denominator by any same number, that gives the equivalent rational numbers. You understand? See one more example. You take minus 3 by 7. This minus 3 by 7, you multiply the numerator and denominator by any number, 5. So minus 3 5s are 15 and 7 5s are 35. Okay? Then minus 3 by 7 multiplied by numerator and denominator by 6, minus 18 by 42. Okay? So these numbers are equivalent rational numbers of minus 3 by 7. Or you understand what is mean by equivalent rational number? Good. Now, you see the next heading, represent rational numbers on a number line. Okay. You consider a rational number 3 by 4. Okay. So, how do you represent this 3 by 4 on a number line? Now, you see. So, you draw a number line 0, 1, 2, 3. Now, the right side of the 0, that is a positive, and left side of the 0 is negative numbers. Okay. So, this 3 by 4 is a proper. This proper positive is always lies between 0 and 1. 0 and 1. Okay. Now, see. This 3 by 4 represent in between 0 and 1. So 0 here 1. Now see the denominator. What is the denominator? 4. So you have to split 0 and 1. In between 0 and 1, 4 equal parts. So that is, see 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. 4 equal parts. Okay. So, this first one indicate 1 by 4. The second one indicate 2 by 4. The third one is 3 by 4. The one is 4 by 4. 4 cancel. So, that is 1. 4 by 4 is 1. 0 by 4 is 0. You understand? So, this 3 by 4. The place of 3 by 4 is here. Okay? You understand? How to represent 3 by 4 on the number line? Good. See one more example. You take a negative rational number. So minus 3 by 5. Minus 3 by 5. Okay. See this minus 3 by 5 is a negative proper, isn't it? This is lies between 0 and minus 1. Okay. So you take 0 here minus 1. Okay. In between, see the denominator. So the denominator is 5. Okay. So you have to split in between minus 1 and 0, 5 equal parts. Okay. So how do you split now? See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 equal parts. Okay. You understand? See, denominator is 5. So, you have to split in between 0 and minus 1, 5 equal parts. Okay. So, from 0. So, first one indicate minus 1 by 5. Okay. The second one is minus 2 by 5. Then third indicate minus 3 by 5. The fourth one is minus 4 by 5. Understand? So, where is here minus 3 by 5? Here. So, this is the place of minus 3 by 5. Okay? Or you understand now how to represent the rational number on the number line? Okay. See, this is a proper rational numbers. Now, we see the improper rational numbers. Okay? See, you take 7 by 2. 7 by 2. So 7 by 2 is an improper rational number, isn't it? So 7 by 2 is equal to 3 1 by 2. Am I correct? 3 1 by 2. So this 3 1 by 2 lies between 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Okay. So you draw a number line. So this lies between 3 and 4. Am I correct? So see the denominator. What is the denominator? 2. So you have to split 2 equal parts in between 3 and 4. So see 1, 2. Okay. So what does this indicate? 3 1 by 2. Okay. So where is here 3 1 by 2? This is 3 1 by 2. Okay. So what is 3 1 by 2? That is 7 by 2. Now you understand how to represent a number, rational number on a number line? Okay. See one more example. See minus 5 by 4. Minus 5 by 4. So see this minus 5 by 4. How can you write? Minus 1 1 by 4. Am I correct? Minus 1 1 by 4. Okay. This number lies between minus 1 and minus 2. Understand? So take minus 1 is here, minus 2 is here. You know already the number line. So minus 1, minus 2. So you have to see what is in the denominator? That is 4. So you have to split 4 equal parts in between minus 1 and minus 2. Understand? Come on, you split now. See, count that 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 equal parts. Okay? Okay. So now see, the first one indicate minus 1, 1 by 4. Okay? The second one indicate minus 1, 2 by 4. The third one indicate minus 1, 3 by 4. Now see, where is your minus 1, 1 by 4? Yes, here. Okay? So this is minus 5 by 4. Understand? Now you know how to represent the numbers, rational numbers on your number line? Very good. Listen here. Now see the heading, decimal form of a rational number. Okay? So in rational number, there are two types of decimal form. The one is terminating decimals and another one is non-terminating repeating decimals. Okay, so two forms of decimal numbers in rational. So one is a terminating decimals. What does mean by terminate? That gives end. Okay. So the terminating decimal means, for example, take a 5. So 5 by 2. The 5 by 2 is this gives 2.5. Okay. So the decimal is end. The decimal number is end. Okay. Then 7 by 10. Here this is 0.7. So here also the decimal number is end. Okay. Then we see 4 by 5. 4 by 5. So this gives, see, 4 by 5. 4 divided by 5. So that is not possible. So here 40. So 8 5s are 40. Okay, now here comes 0. So here also the decimal end. So 0.8. 4 by 5 is 0.8. Understand? So these decimal numbers are called terminating decimals because the decimals are end. Okay? Okay. Now a number. Now see a number 2 by 3. So here How do you divide 2 divided by 3? This is not possible. So 0 point at 0. 6 3s are 18. Again 2 0. 6 3s are 18. Again 2 the 0. Again 6 3s are 18. This is continue. Okay. There is no end. So this type of decimal is called non-terminating repeating decimal. See here the 6 is repeating, isn't it? So 2 by 3 is equal to 0.666 etc. Isn't it? So this one you write 0.6 bar. This decimal is called this decimal number is called non-terminating repeating decimals. Are you understand? So now you understand what is terminating decimals and non-terminating repeating decimals. Okay. Now we see the next heading. Comparison of rational numbers. Comparison. Comparison of rational numbers. Okay, how do you compare the two rational numbers? You see, the first one, every positive rational number is greater than the 0. The first condition is every positive rational number is greater than 0. And the second condition, every negative rational number is less than 0. Okay, and now we compare the positive and negative rational numbers. The positive is greater than the negative. Okay? Okay. Now say how to compare. See the for examples. Minus, see, 4 and 0. So 4 is a rational number because, so 4 means 4 by 1. Okay. So 4 is an integer and 1 also an integer. So 4 is a rational number. 0 is also a rational number. Now compare 4 with 0. Definitely the 4 is greater than 0. Isn't it? Okay. So this is greater. So next one. See, minus 5 by 7. Compare it to 0. Okay. So this is a negative rational number. Always the negative rational number is less than the 0. Less than the 0. Understand? Now compare the both positive rational numbers. Both positive rational numbers. You take a 4 by 3 and a 2 by 3. You know already. See these two rational numbers. Here the denominators are same. So this is like rational numbers, isn't it? So now you compare the numerators only. Okay. See 4 here 2. So which is greater? So 4 is the greater. So the 4 by 3 is greater than the 2 by 3. Okay. Suppose now you take a 4 by 5 and a 3 by 7. See, now compare these two numbers. How do you compare? See, the denominators are not same. So you have to take the LCM. But here the 5 and 7 are co-prime numbers. So just you cross multiply. 4 7s are 28 and 5 3s are 15. Okay. So this is the numerator numbers. In denominator, here 5 7s are 35 and also 5 7s are 35. Now compare, see the denominators are same. So now compare the numerators. 28 that 15. So 28 is greater than the 15. So which is the greater one? 4 by 5 is greater. Or understand how to compare the two rational numbers? Okay. Suppose, see one more example. Minus 4 by 9 and 2 by 3. See these two numbers. Here the first one is negative rational number. This is the positive rational number. Okay. So you know already the negative rational number is always less than the positive rational number. So here which is greater? 2 by 3 is the greater because 2 by 3 is positive. Here you don't need to take the LCM. Just compare compare the positive and negative, positive is always greater than the negative. Are you understand? Okay. Next we see how to write in ascending or descending order. This also in a comparison of rational numbers only. Contains a comparison of rational numbers. Okay. Now we take some numbers. Minus 2 by 5 and 4 by 10. Next 3 by minus 15. Okay. Next minus 7 by 20. Okay. Okay. Then 0. Okay. You see these numbers? Some numbers are given here. You have to write in ascending order. You know already ascending means you write small to big. Okay? Okay. Now, see here all the denominators are not same. First, you have to write in standard form. Okay, see this number, this ratio number is already in standard form. Okay, see is this in standard form? No. So you cancel the second table, this is 2, 5. So 2 by 5. Okay, then see here this also not a standard form. Here the negative sign in denominator, that bring it to the numerator and cancel the third table, 1 3 is 3 and 5 3s are 15. So minus 1 by 5. Okay, then we take the minus 7 by 20 is already in standard form. Then you take 0. Okay, see these numbers now arrange in ascending order. See the denominators are not same. Here 5 5 5 but there 20 is in denominator. Okay, or now you take the LCM. What is the LCM of 5 and 20? You know already that 20 is the LCM because 20 is the multiple of 5. Okay, so LCM is 20. Here the LCM is 20. Now, so now you take minus 2 by 5 multiply. So how many 5s are 20? 4. So the numerator denominator multiply by 4. So minus 8 by 20. What is the next number? Plus 2 by 5. So here also the numerator denominator multiply by 4. So 8 by 20. Next minus 1 by 5. Okay, see here. So here also you multiply by 4. So minus 4 by 20. Okay, see next one. Already the denominator 20. So you take as it is minus 7 by 20. Then 0. 0 you multiply by any number that gives 0. Okay, so now this is 0. Now you write in ascending order. You know the negative numbers are smaller than the 0. Okay, so first you take the negative numbers. Now which are the negative? See this all this minus 8 by 20, minus 4 by 20 and minus 7 by 20 are negative rational numbers. First you compare this. So which is the smaller one comparing this 3? Come on, say yes. Very good. Minus 8 by 20 is a smaller number. Okay, very good. So the ascending order is the first number minus 8 by 20. Then minus 7 by 20. Okay, what is the next number? Minus 4 by 20. What is next? Next is 0. Then the next what is the positive? 8 by 20. This is in the ascending order. So now you write what is given the numbers that is in ascending order. Okay. So where is the minus 8 by 20 here? So what is here minus 8 by 20? Minus 2 by 5. So the ascending order is minus 2 by 5. That is the first number. Less than. See what is the next minus 7 by 20. Where is minus 7 by 20? Already the minus 7 by 20 in the given number. Okay, minus 7 by 20. What is the next number? Minus 4 by 20. Where is minus 4 by 20? Minus 1 by 5. So here 3 by minus 15. Okay. So minus. So what is the given number? 3 by minus 15. Okay. See next, less than. Next number is 0. Then next less than. Which is the positive here? 4 by 10. So 4 by 10 is the greatest number. Okay. This is in the ascending order. Okay. These numbers, what do you write in descending order? Descending order is reverse in the ascending order. Reverse of the ascending order. Okay. So you write in descending order. 4 by 10 is greater than 0. 0 is greater than 3 by minus 15. 3 by minus 15 is greater than minus 7 by 20. And minus 7 by 20 is greater than minus 2 by 5. You know already the descending order means big to small. Okay. You understand now how to write the given numbers in ascending order or descending order? Very good. Okay, now we see the heading rational numbers between given any two rational numbers. Okay. Now you take minus 3 by 10 and 4 by 10. Okay. See these two rational numbers. Here the denominators are same. Okay. So how many rational numbers in between minus 3 by 10 and 4 by 10? See, minus 2 by 10, minus 1 by 10, 0, 1 by 10, 2 by 10 and 3 by 10. So these numbers are in between minus 3 by 10 and 4 by 10. What are the numbers? Minus 2 by 10, minus 1 by 10 and 0, 1 by 10, 2 by 10 and 3 by 10. Okay? Understand? Okay. Now see one more example. 4 by 5 and 7 by 3. See these two rational numbers. Now we find out the any 5 rational numbers in between these two rational numbers. See here the denominators are not same. So now you do see 5 and 3 are co-prime numbers. So just you do the cross multiplication. So 4 3s are 12. 12 by 5 3s are 15. And here 5 7s are 35 divided by 15. Okay. Now see the denominators same. So how many rational numbers in between 12 by 15 and 35 by 15? Can write 13 by 15, 14 by 15, 15 by 15, that is 1. Next 16 by 15 etc. up to 34 by 15. Understand? How many rational numbers in between these two rational numbers? Okay, these numbers are lies between 4 by 5 and 7 by 3. Understand? Okay. Now see 4 by 3 and 7 by 4. 4 by 3 and 7 by 4. See, now I ask her, you have to find out the 25 rational numbers in between these two rational numbers. Okay, see the denominators are not same, so you have to do the cross multiply. This gives 4 4s are 16, here 3 7s are 21. Okay, so in denominator 3 4s are 12, here also 12. Okay, in between how many rational numbers come? 17 by 12, 18 by 12, 19 by 12, 20 by 12. Okay, so totally 4 rational numbers only. But I ask 25 rational numbers. How do you find out the 25 rational numbers? So this number, see here the denominators are same, isn't it? So your numerator and the denominator multiply by 10 in both numbers. Okay? Here also you multiply numerator denominator by 10. So what comes here? 160 by 120. Here 210 by 120. Okay? Now you see here 160. So in between 160 to 200, we can find out many rational numbers. Okay? For example, 161 by 120. And 162 by 120, 163 by 120, etc. up to 209 by 120. Here we take any 25 rational numbers in between 160 by 120 and 210 by 120. That means these rational numbers are lies between 4 by 3 and 7 by 5. How you understand? How to find out the rational numbers in between two rational numbers. Children, you see, these headings are we completed. Okay? So what are the headings we saw in this class? Definition of rational number, positive and negative rational numbers. Okay, you see positive and negative rational numbers. What about 0? 0 is neither positive nor negative rational number. You understand? Okay. Next, you know how to write in standard form of a rational number. Then equivalent rational numbers. The next heading is decimal form of rational numbers. The next, represent rational numbers on a number line. Next heading is comparison of rational numbers. The last heading, rational numbers between any two rational numbers. These headings we completed in this class. Okay, we see in next class in these two headings. What are the remaining headings? Operation on rational numbers and properties of rational numbers. These two headings we see in the next class. Thank you, children.